Okay, what up, ladies and gents? I believe we're live right now. And I'm going to get the cozy heart ambiance going. Okay, that's beautiful. And then start up the necro. Now, in order to capture the right game, I'm just going to swap the windows. And then bada bing bada boom, we're here in Diablo. Welcome, guys. I'm about to start playing my necro today for gearing. And hello everybody. Alright, let me pull up my stream first. I see my Mike and Kaz there. So, what up? Proper AI greetings. Greetings, Citizen Mike. Welcome to the show. RAR1 unit greets you. And Kazmanta, my dear love. RAR1 unit greets you. Bzz, bzz. How is everybody today? I hope you all good. I overslept as frick. I'm also gonna get my hat. Literally forgot to get my hat. There we are. Now to post my live message. Yes, I know you do. I know you understand. But I must explain to everybody who might watch the stream later. There we go. Boom. Okay, boom. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I get it now. I overslept, you underslept, lol. Thus, both our sleeps are messed up, eh? Greetings, Kevin. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Ray. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. All right. I just rushed breakfast, and then I went to the washroom,
may I help you?
And then I came here direct. So you're gonna have to excuse the coughing, guys. Now, let's go clear the capstone straight away. I know, right? 100% cougher this morning. It's been wild. If it doesn't get better tonight, then I may have to potentially take a little bit of time off streaming. I'll have to see. I hope it will not come to that, but meh. Greetings, Boog. Yes, I am here. I will try. but I don't have any right now, so I may simply have to take time off. I hope not, but I'll see what happens. Hello, Zane. Okay. Hello, Pen. I see many of my good supporters. Appreciate y'all, appreciate y'all. Okay, I'm gonna rush the capstone for World Tier 4. I'm gonna also be playing mostly in chill mode because my throat is like dead. This time round, my coffin is no joke. So I shall make no jokes. I shall simply play in silence and win. Hey, Callie. Hello, Cheshire. Doing okay, but my cough is annoying. So, yeah. That's the only thing. But it's not like I'm sick or anything, so it's not like I can't game. I'm just having like annoyances like being able to entertain the way I normally do. So, I'm trying to think of ways to remedy this without aggravating it, as weird as it sounds. Because rather than canceling stream, I may as well just do a typing stream where I can type responses instead. That's the point. I can definitely do that, but stream is about talking in the first place. I tell you, this winter weather, I tell you. Can't stand it. But yes, nothing will prevent me from being an awesome necromancer for you all, so I can do that. Hey, congratulations. Your Nimbus is higher level than mine. Good. We can play some Primal tonight. Yeah, I'll think about getting one around Christmas in preparation for next year's winter. This year is not, this year is like going, it's like, this year's kind of bust. Considering how long it takes to even order anything. Yeah, my God. Kaz knows, but well, let's just say we had a very rough experience ordering my dad's crutches. They didn't even deliver to the door. I had to go pick them up. It was wild shit. Did sorted all that out yesterday. It was wild. I tell you, they don't deliver to doorstep here for some weird ass reason. Left me right pissed. Yeah, that's the Neo T-Rex. That's the boss fight we were talking about yesterday. Remember we mentioned the Neo T-Rex? Yeah, that's the one. Good to see you met it. That means you did your first raid battle. At least the raid battles are fun. The 10-man raids can be crazy. I quite enjoy them. No? Okay, marked. Marked. Okay. The rest all marked for junk. Good job. Good job. Yeah, Exo Primal's a fun game. Like, it's just that, you know, I know that it's not that good for my revenue. Others I played a little more often. It's fun. It's a hella fun game to play, but revenue-wise, Diablo is eternally better. I think that that's the only, like, major sadness for me. I was telling Kaz last night, as a content creator, you know, games become your job. So sometimes you have to pick the game that's best for your revenue over the game that you really want to play. Like, and you know, as this is one of the few times I will talk about it. To be fair, my Dauntless videos and stuff still get a lot of attention, and Dauntless was good for revenue, but you know, because the company chose such a stance, you know, in literal support of racism, that was a no-go for me, because I still have a lot of fans that don't know that I've quit, or you know, they've always asking about, you know, my content and stuff. It's crazy. I still have people like, and also same thing that happened with Paladins. You know, if the devs had bothered updating their game and stuff, because some people actually still check out my Paladins videos occasionally, all the way back from 2023. I think that was when I made Paladins content for a little while. Doing some videos, beginner vids and stuff like that. People still actually check that shit out. So, you know. But I know that right now Diablo 4 is gonna be that moneymaker. And I think that, you know, recently a lot of people have been telling me, oh, you know, but have you tried this? Have you tried that? I think a lot of people trying to dissuade me off Diablo just because they know that I'm getting good, I'm getting popular at it. And that always amused me. Because I know the content creation game inside out. So when people try to stop you from doing something, it's because you know that you're gonna get big. Dime me? Nope. I have never cooked a damn thing in my life. Why? Because my mom took such good care of me that I never learned how to do anything. That's why Kaz knows she has to do everything for me, because I am literally useless at that. However, I will give her lots of snuggles and cuddles in exchange. Yeah, that's how it is, but that's why you don't do it at 61, bro. You comfortably do it at 64, as the game intended. But yeah, he will one-shot you. In the past, I would have done this. I did this at like 53. It's easy enough to do. Like, you can still do that here with a bit of clever gearing, but there's just no longer any point, and that's the only sad thing. Because, like, obviously, people want to do stuff early, but yeah. And compared to other F2P games, the only problem I think with Exo Primal is that it has a price tag. That's all. It's not free. It's a paid game, and I think that that's why it's not as popular. If it had released like free to play, like yeah, it would have been great. But right now it's like paid to play with a battle pass, kind of like a Diablo model. And yeah, it is by a popular company like Capcom, but I think that that is what is stopping people from paying in. Because it's an unknown IP, it's an unknown brand. People aren't really gonna like really hop in immediately. So it may not be popular now, but it may be popular down the line. But yeah, I think price tag is what's stopping everybody. But that's why Game Pass is such a good thing. You know, everybody who owns a PC should have Game Pass. Because it's the best value for your money. Hey, whatever suits you, Herb. But yeah, my advice honestly for everybody is do your strongholds when you're in World Tier 2. Just use it to level up, clear it. Don't bother. In fact, don't even ever bother leveling up with strongholds. You only want to level up via Nightmare Dungeons, because otherwise you're wasting glyph XP. For most character classes, well, other than the Necro usually, I think Necro only uses about three or four glyphs. I can't remember. I think it's 4. But more or less, Necro is one of the least glyphed characters. Most characters use between 4 to 5 glyphs, and Barbarian can use up to 6. So for that reason, right, you want to be in Nightmare Dungeons 24/7. This is the way. People can enter at any level and get carried, but there's no benefit to it, is all. Because no matter what, right, they can enter at 51. They'll only be getting the XP of somebody levels of a monster max level 61. They're just gonna have to be carried by their friends because they literally won't be able to do shit. So it's about your honor as a gamer, I guess. Like some people, they just don't care. They don't give a fuck. It's like, you know what? My friends are gonna carry me. I'm just gonna be here. And there are people like that. I don't much care for them. And that's why I told people, you know, if anyone in my clan wants to get carried, I'm against that. Please do things yourself. Yeah, it's a social game, but you should be contributing equally to the team. But then again, some clans are also very desperate to the point that they'll say, oh, we'll carry you. You know, just join our clan. I'm like, okay. And a lot of the, you know, this may sound very mean-spirited, but it's just an honest truth. And you guys know me, I only speak honest truths. But some of the low-end streamers or the desperate ones, they'll be like, oh, we'll carry you. Come join me. Yeah. I know lots of streamers will play with people just because they're desperate for the viewership. Me, I just don't care because whoever's gonna watch me is gonna watch me, and whoever doesn't. But, you know, I stay authentic to my truth. Oh, well, there you go, Dime. Pressure cooking godfather right there. Alright. Now somebody actually told me that they had trouble with bosses in the with the Bone Spear Necro. I'm like, for real? Because last I checked, Elias dead. Last I checked, Elias dead. Very easy. Oh, what? Oh, I got no space apparently. Okay, I'll quickly head back, junk my stuff. Yeah, a lot of people just will not understand that, see, Herb. This is why I just say, like, if you do things in accordance with the stipulated guidance that I have provided for all these lovely human beings, nothing will ever go wrong. Ye who follow me shall never be led astray. Ye who don't follow me shall have thy booty cheeks clapped, and not in a nice way that I can clap Kaz's booty cheeks. Okay? This is the thing. A lot of people they just don't get it. Like, I don't say this shit for like fun or because I'm trying to withhold. It's not like I'm trying to like withhold some magical formula that's gonna turn you into a god. No. I'm just like, dude, you want to go in and die, you know, be my guest, or you want to go in and be inefficient, be my guest. Even I am not gonna go into World Tier 4 immediately. I'm just unlocking it. After I unlock it, you know, yeah, that's what I'm telling people. Just you will end up inefficient no matter how much, you know, you want to do what you think you're supposed to do. It's just going to be a very inefficient experience. And I've told people this since the very beginning. But, you know, somehow nobody listens to the robot. Because I'm too real, call me probot. And that's usually the issue. Also, you know, I was about to say, every day now, I'm seeing like all the articles be about how Path of Exile's advantages over Diablo. Game doesn't come out till next year. I tell you, it's gonna be another cry fest. You mark my words, guys. It's gonna be a major cry fest when Path of Exile actually does drop, because I have a feeling it's choosing a very different pathway. And let me just tell you now, all right, y'all can bookmark this. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize next year, but I'm pretty sure things are gonna end very badly. Yes, you can snow, but nobody does that, and I'll tell you why. Because not only is it a waste of time to do that, you still will not get any better gear. The changes to gearing tags a lot of gear to your level. So no matter how much you do that, Snow, it's literally a waste of time. If you follow the efficient pathway, right, you will literally never go wrong. Oh shit, sorry. Wasn't meant to be there just yet. I still have sigils to spend. I need to earn my highest sigil. Okay, there we are. But yeah, because gear is more or less tagged to your level, you literally will not earn anything better. It's not easy gear. It will literally be shit gear that you will replace as soon as you actually get into World Tier 4. So, honest recommendation is don't waste time. Do not waste time. Just do your leveling normally. And then when you hit 65, you can go into World Tier 4 if you want to. I'm gonna go in there and do Malignant Tunnels straight away, because 65, your gear will start to drop. If you're following the level offset, the problem is the level offset. You see, no matter what you do, you are still bound by the level offset, which is 10. So it means that everything is as if it's 10 levels above you. So even if I were to go in right now, right, although the minimum mob level is 75, I'll be getting XP and gear as if the mob is 74. This is the problem. This is what a level offset means. So don't follow stupid strategies or stupid things that people used to talk about in the past. I used to do that in the past, of course. I went into World Tier 4 back before all these changes. I went in as early as 53. You know, now people are still doing it as if the game works the same way. Like, bro, if you wanna show off like to the whole universe of Diablo 4. And you know what? Maybe I'm a little offensive today because of my throat, but I'm gonna say it straight. If you want to show off to all of Diablo 4 that you got a tiny penis and that's why you really need to desperately do World Tier 4 early, then go ahead. You know, it's not gonna help you. That's why I want to tell all of my viewers, followers, whatever. Don't drive a Hummer. Don't show the world that you've got a tiny penis. Okay? If you're proud of your tiny penis, that's okay. I'm very proud of mine. But try not to show the world that you have a tiny penis and just do things normally. Because not only will you be faster and more efficient, but you're gonna get stuff anyway. You know, you're not gonna... It's not like it was before. No. There's no bonus XP. There's no bonus XP. Your XP is all tagged to the level offset. I know, right? 100% toxic robot. But your XP... If you watch my patch notes video, I explain it clearly, and in fact, they even put up an example in the patch notes video. No matter what you do, no matter what level monster you kill, it's not gonna drop gear above your level. This was like, it's not gonna drop gear that's excessively beyond your level, which was stated in the patch notes. And number two, everything is tagged to the level offset. No matter what you do, you can kill a level 100 monster. It's still gonna give you the XP of a monster 10 levels higher. This is what a level offset means. No matter what I fight, it can say 75 there, but it's still gonna be just a normal, like, level 76, 74 monster XP and gear. You see, it's the game is like scaling it internally. You get what I mean? Thank you, Cass. I love my tiny penis too. No, that will not, like, again. The bonus XP will not help you. That's what I'm trying to say. No matter what, right? Even the base bonus will not help you because you will be inefficient. You'll be inefficient at killing the target, and if you take double the time to kill the target, that's your bonus XP gone anyway. You see? Even if you're doing the lowest tier sigil, not only is your base lower, but you're inefficiently killing, you see? Whereas for me right now, I'm doing a tier 20 Nightmare Dungeon. I'm one-shotting, right? So next would be a tier 21. But I would do that at 65, which is the 10 level offset. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? This is what I'm trying to impart to people. People will always argue about, yes, that bonus XP. And I've heard that argument 15 bajillion times, but I'm going to tell people that, look, you have to measure your TDK, time to kill, and I can guarantee you that before this particular level, your TDK is going to be more than double, even if you don't think it. Because when I was following the level offset, it was practically a guaranteed one-shot. And now that I'm closer and closer to that particular level offset that I described, I'm getting closer and closer to just one-shotting, which means my TDK is staying the same, you see? Well, hopefully not after every major patch. Even Blizzard devs admit that the last patch was kind of a screw-up, and I kind of agree, you know, but at least people should get used to the new system, is what I'm trying to say. A lot of streamers still advocate the old system, which again, I'm telling people does not work. Because yesterday, in just 3 hours, I went up 3 levels. Whereas other people be like streaming the whole way, and like they can't even do that. Because even the biggest streamers or the most hardcore will obey the level offset so that they don't die. Like, they're not gonna... Like, in softcore, the strategy was to go way, way beyond your level. Because it was possible to do so. But in hardcore, you couldn't. So how did people survive in hardcore? They did this way. You see? They followed the level offsets, and there was, like, literally no danger. I have a feeling that Blizzard was also trying to balance out the softcore and hardcore experience. They just did it really badly. So Blizzard did admit that they screwed up with this patch. Technically, the major strategy should not have to change, but It did, unfortunately. No, you can't use a tier 10 herb because you can only use sacred. This is tagged to sacred. If you go into world tier 4 and try using a low tier nightmare sigil, it won't work, dude. So no matter what, you cannot get the bonus XP. The lowest thing you can do is a tier 21. So no matter what, you're still stuck trying to do a tier 21. Hence the problem, because you'd be trying to do a tier 21, but it would absolutely fail you. Because you would not be able to... You get what I mean? You would not be able to get any bonus XP. And you would not be completing that tier 21 efficiently. That's why, like, all the people that do it are just getting carried, which again is not a smart deal. Like, and even if they're just going there to open Helltide chests, they're not gonna get anything very much better. Yeah, they may get some gear that'll be like level restricted. That's the issue. They'll get gear that's level restricted, but they'll quickly find that their normal gear will be better. Yeah. People, like, a lot of the haters and the negative people for Diablo 4 who are sucking the dick of Path of Exile, like, I get that you want to support a company, but don't be a dick sucker. Like, at least, you know, be objective in your statements, because, and what people find is that despite the way I talk, I'm very objective about everything. I never say things that aren't true. Here's my honest truth. A lot of these people, they say that Blizzard is fun police, but realistically, Blizzard is just upholding its normal rules. It's not that they're nerfing things because they're fun. They're nerfing things that don't obey the rules, which is the thing. Everybody, like, a lot of these articles are crying because the game boosting services sponsor them and want them to create articles that secretly and silently advocate for these types of services, because if people are stuck leveling with the offset, everybody can level solo. That's what Blizzard has done. Everybody can level solo. Nobody needs to buy a boosting service. And the boosting services for Diablo 4 have absolutely failed. Whereas boosting services for games like Destiny are growing stronger. But what this means is that Diablo 4 will be a better game for, you know, legitimate players, legitimate clans, not boosting clans and stuff like that, which is what I am happy about. Because I can't stand those services. I think all those services need to go out of business today, because that's not gaming. That's literally pay to win. That's trying to insert pay to win into a game that doesn't have pay to win. You see? But all these companies, and listen, I can show you how many emails, like, anytime these companies want to challenge me, I can pull up all the emails they send trying to recruit me. Hey, can we sponsor your channel? We work for a gold service for Diablo with reliable transactions for customers. We even work with all these YouTubers. They've named all these YouTubers. Some French Diablo partners, you know? Some Diablo partners in other languages. I'm not gonna name names now, but let's just say that there's a lot of shit in there that I could bust out anytime if people want to step. Okay, I really hope that they don't step. Yeah. I've gotten invites from gold sellers as well. I tell you, no, I'm not into that. I'm not into that. All right, those who want to be into that, please, by all means, you know, you go do you. But the bot does not do that, because for me, I don't support pay to win, and I never will. Okay, yeah, those who do, you know, they go ahead and do that. They can do them. I'ma do me. I'ma do me, and I'ma also do Kaz.
I'll take it off your hands.
And I tell you, every time I make a factual rant, I always see a lot of people dip from my stream, you know, because I got a feeling some of these people be watching my stream secretly, wondering if there's an opportunity that I might go with some shady ass business model. I'm here to tell you that that ain't gonna happen. I don't get 1 to 2 a day, Shefty, thankfully, but wow, that sounds rough for you, man. Sorry you're going through that. I'm gonna go into the Heretics Asylum. Oh, there's a Legion event. Sick. I'm gonna head there. I just want them out. Hey Mari, I'm doing okay. Could be a lot worse. Oh, I report them. I report them straight and ask Blizzard to ban the account because there's literally no point. Like I said, the gold sellers are desperate to sell their services. The boosters are desperate to sell their services. See you later, Mari. They need stupid people and, you know, weak gamers to buy into their services. But Robot Nation is strong. Robot Nation don't need that shit. Because I've taught you the way to do it. Like, you could level just as efficiently solo as you could in a party right now. The only difference would be like the bonus, the XP bonus. But even that should not cause major issues, you know? So the way I see it is,
greetings.
Lots of people just, you know, they just don't want to play a game. For me, it doesn't happen. Usually after I report, they take action.
Hello.
So, sorry to hear that for you, Shefty. That's why I tell you. That's why I tell you, you know. A lot of people be hate watching me because I speak the truth. Bring it on. I'm going to keep telling the truth to my viewers, and I'm going to keep telling the truth to my people. Because at the end of the day, you know, I'm not going to be cowed by some people that want to, you know, like, do shady shit or do things the shady way. No. If people want to be weak gamers who can't even play the game properly and just want to pay their way to level 100, then, you know, y'all do you. Y'all do you. But real gamers like us, we stay gaming. Alright? Because we do it for the love of the game. Not for a magical number to make myself feel powerful because my penis is like, you know, micro mini. That's what I feel that the pay to win people are, you know? If that's toxic, well, I don't apologize for that. You know? I swear, I've seen people like that get boosted services in Destiny 2. I'm thinking to myself, man, why are you such a loser? Like, did you just wake up one morning and decide that, you know, today I don't want to be a functional human being anymore? It's like, yo, what's wrong with you? You know, you buy a game, you should play the damn game. Or it's like, I bought the game. You know what? I'm gonna buy a win in this game just to make myself feel good. I didn't have to earn the win. You know, somebody else played the game, and then I gave them money, and then that was it. I'm playing the Legion. What do you mean missing the Legion? I play most Legion events because I want my mount. I play it because I want my Skosklin barding so desperately. I'm like despo for it. Hey Gage, morning. How you doing? See you later, Cheshire. You have a great day. Legions are pretty good for XP, yeah. But I don't really care about the XP. For me, right, I just really want the Hoaglund Barding mount. That's why me and Kaz do Legions when we can. Because it's like, we really want the mount, that's all. And Snow, please do not mention any other YouTubers on my channel. But no, I do not watch any of them, and we do not talk about them by name. It's to avoid drama. So I hope you understand. Never mention another YouTuber here. It's usually considered very disrespectful to the streamer. And at least don't mention them by name, yeah? You can ask if I watch others, but don't mention them by name. And certainly I can also tell you that I do not watch any of the other YouTubers at the moment. Yeah. Well, thank you for understanding and respecting the rules, yeah? But I think you'll quickly find, after you watch me, that I say some very different things to them. And you can decide who's telling the truth after you see how my stuff works versus their stuff. And then you'll understand why I pay no attention to them. Best way is to see for yourself. Once you get a chance to see for yourself, then, like I said, you'll understand. A lot of people who are new to the industry, they think sometimes that size matters, you know? Oh god, I really gotta stop with the penis jokes. But anyway, a lot of people, they think size matters, or they think that, you know, some of these people know better. You'll quickly find that after you listen to Robot for a while and you see how my stuff works, then you go back and watch the others, you'll see why people stop watching the others. Okay, that's all I'll say on that matter, so as to avoid any drama situations. Okay.
Don't ruin all that work.
But my advice is always see with your own two eyes and decide for yourself, because you'll learn some interesting things very quickly. Anyway, let's go hit some more tier 20 nightmares, and then as soon as we hit 65, we can head into, which is gonna be very soon. We're gonna head into World Tier 4. I started the stream at the start of 64, clear world capstone already, right? Started at 12:30. Now I'm almost 65 already, getting ready to actually head into World Tier 4. No problem, Herb. YouTube does that all the time, dude. Okay, time to take off my hoodie though, because it's a bit hot. Okay. But yeah. Like I always say, folks, like I always say. A lot of people, after they watch me, they stop watching the popular ones because they realize there's a clear difference. Especially with a certain Nurglite hobo. But if you know who he is, don't name him by name. A certain Nurglite hobo and a and a Mark Zuckerberg lookalike. Those two, they are my nemesis in life. But one day, I'm gonna be bigger than both. And then, I'm gonna do what Eminem did, okay? I'm gonna have a whole show dissing them. Just like Eminem did with ICP. I'm gonna ask Zane to help me book the biggest stadium, alright? We'll pay the ticket fee. We'll get an entire audience in there. And then I'll go chicka Slim Shady. but all jokes aside, right? Honestly, I mostly avoid drama because it's just no point. I just do my own thing and let people decide for themselves. And usually, I think most people end up seeing the value in the information I provide, because most of what I say I do, I can easily like back up. I'll be easily able to demonstrate. Like even right now, you look at this Waves of Darkness event, you can see that my build is working absolutely efficiently. I'm one-shotting everything, and I'm keeping within the stipulated 6th level offset for World Tier 3. And even if I were to go up to World Tier 4, I would still be within that offset level because my character would be prepared to handle it, which I think is crucial. Okay. Once your stuff can handle things to a certain extent, it becomes very easy to just advance and move on, and you just keep getting like all this extra XP and stuff. It's just easy. I'm about to get another Paragon point. But the main thing I'm gonna do as soon as I hit World Tier 4, surprisingly, it's not gonna be the Nightmare Dungeons. Actually, it's gonna be Malignant Tunnels. I'll play Sorcerer more as soon as I get the chance, you know? But I want to update the Necro first. I want to get Necro to 70 and give that Necro an update. But after that, absolutely Sorcerer. Necro and Sorcerer are going to be pushed to the extremes this season, because they're both so much fun. Like there is no reason not to play the two most awesome classes this entire season. Yep. I can't wait to play Druid this season, you know? I'm just focusing on Necro and Sorc first, get those done, but once I do, you know, I'm playing Druid. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to try out a lot of stuff, you know? I'm excited for it. Because like I said, I got a lot of passion for this game. I really love it. You know, I really love doing all this stuff because it's fun to me. Like, I enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy this. Okay, finally. Now I got my extra buff unlocked for my crit damage as well, which is really good. Excuse me. Excuse my... Okay, let me see. Should I get 1 essence point on kill? I'll try 1 essence point on kill when I hit 65. I want to see if that'll make my killing a bit smoother. It's a utility thing, but yeah. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe. It's good. Yeah. I'm just sad that I haven't encountered the Butcher. Like, yesterday we got the Butcher 3 times, but I haven't gotten the Butcher yet, which annoys me. Like, I really want. I don't know, Rena. YouTube sometimes does that, and I have no way to turn it off. Because if I turn it off, right, YouTube only's got 2 settings. Don't hold any messages at all, in which case all the people that, you know, spout nonsense can get through. But, yeah. I don't know why YouTube sometimes withholds certain comments. It's so silly. Like, it's not like Gage was asking them to subscribe to another YouTuber. He's asking them to subscribe to me, which makes logical sense in my own chat. But I literally can't turn that off. I just usually just try and approve those messages ASAP. And that's what you moderators are also here for. Sometimes you guys can do it in my place, but most people usually do. But it's a good system in the sense that if somebody says something like really wrong, it immediately gets held, so it can spare the public some heartache. I know, believe me. I know, I've questioned myself on the system several times, brother. All I can think to myself is, what? But for some reason, that's how it is.
But now, I can't leave my friends here. Not like this. We
Anyway, I appreciate you, Gage. Thanks for telling people to like. Good. I'm glad you did, Snow. But you know, it's always funny because people tend to call my followers cultists. Because they say that they listen to everything I say, not realizing that almost every streamer has a cult following. It's just about whether your cult leader is a moron or somebody that actually gives you good advice. And hopefully I'll be the cult leader that gives you good advice instead of being a moron. Lol, all of them died. It always makes me laugh when all the adventurers die. The hearts that I'm using, the exact same ones described in my Necro video. Although it's a early game video, I have not changed a single heart. So you can actually go to that video, literally scroll down, like literally just go look in the description, right? There's a section for Malignant hearts. Literally go there and you will notice zero difference. Don't worry, if I make any sacrifices, I'll sacrifice you first, okay, buddy? Snow will be my first sacrifice. I'll go sacrifice you to the dark gods. I see, Shefty. Imagine not checking my videos every single second of every single day. This man is a heretic. He dares to not worship my videos like the very ground I walk on. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to sacrifice you too, Shefty. So sorry, bro. But them's the breaks, man. You know, you don't slurp my videos like hot ramen noodles. Well, you gotta pay the price, buddy. Gonna have to cut your liver out now. Let me see. What am I supposed to do here? No, this is not enough. No.
Unusual, but a good addition to my wares.
This is good, but it won't beat the absolute beast. I guess I'll just wait for the ancestral boots.
Always smart to buy surprise inventory.
Always smart to buy surprise inventory, this guy says. But let me tell you, random cost, not smart. LOL. The Rena banana. But yeah, my build honestly didn't deviate too much from the preseason build. It is in fact the same build, just with slightly adjusted skill points. Mostly because even the Paragon tree is pretty much the same. It's just about the differences in hearts. So all you gotta do is just go to the heart section, and you're pretty much good to go. But don't forget to like and share my video, yeah? Thanks. Appreciate that, Shefty. Hello, Tiago. I'm okay. My throat's a little bit rough. Unfortunately, the winter has not been kind to my throat, but I'm trying to do my best with it. That's why I'm limiting my talking a little bit. Because no matter what, I do want to take time off streaming. But I know I cannot perform because it'll kill me right now. Yeah, I will try. It's a inherent problem. Winter does not suit my lungs, unfortunately. But c'est la vie. Just live with it. Because it's a problem that'll be with me for the rest of my life. So he's okay. Okay, back to town. We are almost at level 65. I will get better when it's not winter, but thank you for the thought. I'll still do my best to entertain you guys, though. I don't think there's a world boss right now, so I can safely carry on farming. I'll just hit another tier 20. Go there. Drink in. Yeah, okay. Remind me when I got 10 minutes, all right? Thank you. I can't because of the way my lungs work nowadays. Like, don't get me wrong, you know. I would really love winter if I could, but I can't because, you know, unfortunately, my lungs, my lungs in winter don't get along very well. They got their own set of rules and problems. Greetings, Lady Neo. How you doing, my friend? I'm happy to hear that. Both are very good. Just choose whichever one looks the coolest. Sorcerer, however, take note, right? Necro doesn't require anything to start playing. I recommend the Necro if it's your first character because the Sorcerer requires the Wrathful Heart of the Barber, which is a Wrathful Heart that you can only get in World Tier 3 and above, which might take some extra time to farm. Once you get it, you'll be very powerful, but until you get it, you can have some problems. So I'm just going to be very honest about that. For me, the Necro is better for that reason. Because Necro does not have any problems. The Necro doesn't have any requirements. You can just play normally and still get everything you need. But the Heart of the Barber is very powerful. And it is needed for the to reach the best level of War Sorcerer. Everyone else here is wrong. Necro is the easiest, truly. Like, Necro is the only character that doesn't have it, like I said, doesn't have any requirements. You can just plug in and play the Necro like a USB, and it'll be fine. The Sorcerer is very strong and can be just as good, but it requires the Wrathful Heart of the Barber. If you're not lucky enough to find one, you will have a tough time playing Necro. That's just me being honest.
Thank you, Oliver. Without you, I'd be dead. Think I can manage.
But yes, there are also some other opinions.
Please, take this.
Like Kaz loves the rogue, and Lady Neo is an advocate for barbarians. Hey, Coco Nutter, Gavin, what's up? Welcome. Yes, this is Diablo. This is indeed Diablo, my friend. Welcome. I'm glad you do. Enjoy the show and the content, buddy. Barb is always hitting the ground with his hammer. That's what he always does. Yeah, go for it, Ray. Nothing wrong with playing a rogue. To be fair, every class is viable. It's just about like which is easiest. For me, I mean, a one-shot artillery cannon is easier to run, so. Depends on the region, I guess, bro. I haven't seen that many barbs. Like, past World Tier 3, I like see mostly sorcerers nowadays. Like, I see a lot of people trying to be a sorc like me, or, you know, Bone Spear Necro, obviously. I rarely see the barbs. I see a lot of druids, though. But I actually rarely see the barbs. The barbs are far more, like, common in PvP areas. Because they still have a good PvP advantage, but Sorks are coming up pretty quick. I mean, Ice Sorks are pretty dangerous. Because the thing about Ice Sorks is that Lucky hit Frozen and you're gonna be screaming to let it go. Weird. I don't see that many, especially at like the Legion events. Like, or maybe if I'm seeing them, they're just like not even noticeable. Could be a thing, man. I'm just gonna take 1 point in that. Electric build is kind of bad though. You can try it, but the passives for the electric build don't really synergize. That's the problem. And they don't enhance damage as much as the frost build does. The frost build has a lot of multipliers in the passive if you check them. And because of their ability to regenerate mana so fast, you can take advantage of a lot of the core skill buffs as well, which is really, really strong. Especially the one where if you cast at 100 mana or above, it lets you dish out extra. Like, that is so good. Snow is a heretic, lol. I still haven't gotten Deathless Visage, you know. I haven't gotten my best in slot helm. No matter how, like, I will get every other unique in the game, but I never get my best in slot helm, ever. It's hilariously bad. This game knows that I'm too OP. It's trying to nerf me. I know, right, Herb? Like, this entire time, like level 50 to 65, I still didn't get Deathless Visage. I got every other unique, like practically twice, and then no Deathless Visage. The game knows I'm too OP, but you know.
I've the best. Always smart to buy surprise inventory.
But that's how it is, man. That's how it is. They smart because they know. Also, guys, have you all liked the stream? Because I see a lot of people haven't liked the stream yet, guys. Please hit the like button and share the stream if you haven't already. It would be of a big help to a smaller streamer like me, you know? And I'd be very grateful. I'd be very grateful to you. Give me all the uncertain invokers. And not a single one was wrathful. Okay. Let's go. Now we're gonna go spam the Malignant tunnels. Because we're already 65, right? We're gonna go World Tier 4 and we're gonna spam the Malignant tunnels. Yes, guys, remember, if you are one of the first 100 viewers and you like the stream, it gives us a big, big boost to visibility. So thank you guys if you do that. 1 second, yeah? Okay. Now that I'm here, I'm gonna hit the Malignant tunnels. Let's go. Hello Juan, everything's been going good. Don't forget to like the stream, welcome. Iconic, don't forget to like the stream, welcome. Crackling energy is okay, but like I said, lightning is so much weaker. Lightning is so much weaker, like, I'm not even kidding. Even with Barberheart, right, you immediately feel the difference. Like, a lightning sword does so poorly compared to an ice sword. Again, the passives make a real difference, and I think the devs maybe don't understand this. Because the frost passives are all multipliers, which is really what ups your damage. Even though the base damage of stuff may be low, the multipliers make all the difference with frost. And that elemental change just alters everything. And that's the only issue, I reckon. Yeah, but they're useless, Coco. Because, well, the helmet is okay, I guess, but the hands are useless because you're not getting crit rate. And Corpse Explosion is only for restoring your essence. Remember, you want to have critical chance as well as Bone Spear ranks on your gloves. This will up your base damage to an insane extent, so don't bother using the unique gloves for Necro, they're useless. That's why I don't equip them. I have them, but they're absolutely useless for a Bone Spear Necro. Because what you gotta understand is that ranks of Bone Spear, critical chance, and attack speed as well as lucky hit are all very important stats, and Howl from Below doesn't have that. It's good on a Shadow Necro, but you're not focusing on the Corpse Explosion damage. So it will not help you if you really want to be strong at this game. If you're talking about the helmet Deathless Visage, then that's okay. That's a very good helmet. That one I'm still searching for. I haven't found yet. Unfortunately, but that's okay. I'll get it when the game is ready to drop it for me. Welcome back. Don't forget to like the stream. Alright, I want to see everybody liking the stream, okay? Thank you. Oh, I need to stop myself from singing. Me too, buddy, but to be honest, I don't really mind. I can eyeball it anyway. The loot filters are great. They have said that they are coming, though. The devs have said that they're looking at putting something like that in, which will be really nice. All those quality of life updates will change things for the better. Also, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for giving a smaller content creator a chance. I hope you'll enjoy your time here. Don't forget to like the stream, buddy. Welcome to the Robot family. Yeah, Deathless Visage is the best choice for any Bone Spear Necro. Because it has all your best in slot stuff. Essence, total armor, damage. Oof, it's good, bro. It's good. That's why I'm waiting for it to drop. It's the best helmet for Bone Spear Necros. Yeah, dev teams are like that. Sometimes features that are good may not get added. But just wait and see. They have said that they're looking at it because I think a lot of people have already spoken at length about why they're good and why they should be added. So I look forward to them actually adding it in. I think it'd be good. On a personal level. I love how that guy somehow teleported my Bone Spear with him. I don't know if you guys caught that, but he literally teleported my Bone Spear. That was hilarious. Fissure of Malice. Storm pleated. 15%, but with higher armor. I like it. Subterfuge, subterfuge. I'll put some extras in my stash. Well, the characters, of course. I answered your comment already on YouTube, Juan. I replied to you, bro. I think you didn't check the replies yet. But listen, you can get them in tier 3 and 4 Malignant tunnels, but you have to wait for a character that drops a Wrathful Heart. So unless you have a Wrathful Invoker, which even I don't have, right? I'm just doing the tier 4 Malignant tunnels and hoping that a Wrathful enemy will appear. Well, thankfully I don't use sites like that, Frostbite. Because Blizzard has been cracking down a lot on that kind of thing. Third-party tools. But either way, thankfully, you don't need to know how much your item is worth. For the most part. Unless you're planning on selling it. But we don't engage in those kinds of things either. No problem, Juan. Yeah, you can get Deathless Visage anytime, dude. I got Condemnation before even, like, doing a Nightmare dungeon. I got it out of a regular dungeon as soon as I started my rogue, which is pretty interesting. But, yeah, the only issue is that, it's now, I need to wait for a better drop of that. Velkin, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Nah, I'm telling you guys, the game already knows I'm too OP. That's why they didn't give it to me. 'Cause I'm already too strong, bro. I mean, y'all can laugh, but y'all know it's the truth. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. 5 more levels until. What are you doing in 5 more levels, my friend? Yes. Yep. Exactly 5 more levels. Essence is too strong. I love, like, I had already planned it, but I love farming these Wrathful Tunnels. As soon as I get into World Tier 4, I'm gonna spend all my Invokers on farming this stuff. Oh man, you gotta do some Malignant Tunnels, bro. Oh, but did you complete the campaign yet? Because if you didn't complete the campaign, then that's why. You can't get Wrathful Hearts until you complete the campaign. But yeah, once you complete the campaign, you'll be able to get Wrathful Hearts. My honest answer, dear customer, is that Bone Storm is utterly useless. It's only used by people that don't know what they're doing with the game. Blood Golem requires 0 skill points investment, and it's a very good it's very good for reducing your damage. That's literally how you survive, because you don't need more offensive power, and Bone Storm doesn't even add any offensive power to you. It literally doesn't. So yeah. Well, yes, but that is technically considered an exploit, and of course you may get your account banned, and we do not allow advocation of exploits here on this channel, so I hope you can understand. I'm just going to remove that message. But yes, that is considered an exploit. A lot of people do it, but again, Blizzard does crack down on those kinds of things sometimes, and that's why I tell my community, don't bother exploiting. Yes, of course you can do it if you want, but yeah, let's not advocate that. No problem, dear customer. Good. Finish up your renown, Juan. It's a good idea. Wow, 310 armor. Nice. Can't wait.
Good deal.
100% Hankit moment. But yes, for those that don't know, I have corporate sponsors. Not Blizzard, by the way. But other corporate sponsors always hire me for their games and stuff like that, because they know that, number one, I have very strict policies about talking about exploits, things like that, things that are not part of the game system. And they usually value that. Hence why I am sorry, but I must strictly stick to that rule. I must strictly stick to that rule. Strictly strict. Lol. Well, the 20% crit chance is useless because I crit almost every hit anyway. 20% crit chance doesn't increase your damage. If you are playing the correct build like me, and you get the right stats on your stuff, your crit rate should be high enough that the extra 20% isn't going to give you shit. Also, your best damage is dealt at a distance, never close, because of the multiplier effect on the distant passive. So yeah, again, Bone Storm is okay, but the only way that Bone Storm is viable is if you get the legendary aspect that basically makes it last for like and you'd have to put the legendary aspect on your two-handed to make it last for 30 seconds, but that means that you won't be able to get extra power on your splintering aspect. So overall, I calculated it, it wasn't worth it. You can try it if you like, but I'm gonna tell you that because it requires skill point investment, which takes away from your other passives, and because it doesn't give you much by way of offense, it's usually considered quite useless. Try it for yourself, you know, try it for yourself, see for yourself. You'll find it utterly worthless compared to what I do. What I do, I don't need Bone Storm, and I have never needed it to do anything. Like, even way before, I was killing like 20-30 levels above me without Bone Storm, and that was all in the preseason. Post-nerf, of course, I could still do that with some trouble, but Even if I had Bone Storm, it wouldn't help me. Like I said, you don't have to believe me at all. Try my way and see how it works, and then you'll see that it is absolutely useless. For some reason, I didn't see the world boss pop up on my end, Snow, but thank you for telling me. I'll go have a look after this Malignant tunnel. Shouldn't take too long. I really didn't see it at all. I better double check. But thank you for telling me. I appreciate that. I don't know why, I legit didn't see the world boss at all. Anyway, anything that I do, I always tell people one thing. Never believe what I say, try it for yourself. And if really after you try it for yourself, you see that I'm right, then you can believe me blindly. I never like people to believe me blindly because, like, there's a lot of people who will argue one way or another, or a lot of people think that something's better than the other. Like, if you do like Bone Storm, please by all means do play it if you really want to. Okay, don't let me stop you or tell you otherwise if you genuinely want to play Bone Storm. In my experience, it has not been good for me, and I've tried it out, but it's hard to beat the fact that I have better passive viability currently. Oh, almost forgot that Malignant heart. How silly of me. There's no others up there, right? Okay. Yeah, I know. I'll check it out after. I had a look at the tracker page on the website that tracks all that stuff. I was like, oh, I didn't see it. But thank you, thank you. You telling me is much appreciated. Hello, Hekatua. No, people try to sell Bone Storm because a lot of the biggest streamers use it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I've tested it. It's not as good as people think. You're right, because it only lasts for a set duration, and you have to get aspects to buff it up. And those aspects, I can put other aspects that do more offensive damage, you see. That's why I don't use it. Because the Golem is enough as a bonus defense, which I find. But as I always, like I said, as I always just tell people though, just try it for yourself. If you find that I'm talking bullshit, you know, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to do anything that I say. You know, I always advocate for people to try it for themselves, because if you don't try it for yourself, you will never truly know. And when you don't truly know, it doesn't feel good. You must always try for yourself, see for yourself. Only then can you really enjoy this type of experience. Okay, let's get out of here. Back to Zarbinzet. Get that world boss done. But yeah, that's why my build is the way it is. Oh, it is here. Okay, 5 minutes. Perfect timing. At the end of the day, like, my goal is simply to have people enjoy, you know, my content, and for them to see that what I do ultimately is just to assist them, you know. That's what I do, and it's what I love doing.
I can fix it. There's that.
I'm gonna chuck this subterfuge heart in there. Like, I'm going in with unupgraded helmet, armor, and pants because I still haven't found best in slot. But my Necro is still slapping so hard just because of all these bonus hearts that I have. It's great. Yeah, Bone Storm is generally not worth the investment. I mean, pretty much like all the build videos that I've shown have never really used it. This is why, like, I tell people don't fall for the tricks. You know, certain streamers whom I have a lot of bile for may not like these things, or they may advocate their own way of playing. But are they right just because they're the biggest streamers, or are they forcing you to be weak? You know, people say it's a conspiracy theory, but I tell people straight up, sometimes they don't give you the best stuff because if you're weak, then you have to ask them for help. Are you so sure that they use those skills themselves? And what kind of specialized gear are they using to make those skills extra good? That's something you have to think about. For me, what I show in my videos is what I use on stream, and I have nothing hidden. That's why I stream and showcase everything live, because I know for a fact that there's a lot of people out there who want this information, who want to see this stuff live, and I try to show it to them because I know at the end of the day, this is what's going to help them. Okay, now to wait. And thank you all for liking the stream. Those who haven't liked it yet, please do.
Your bones betray you. They shall soon serve me.
Wow, this guy's name is Emo King. That's freaking sad.
Look.
Emo King is carrying the rest of his farm brothers.
Follow me.
Well met, traveler.
Level 57, look. Level 56.
Yes. No.
The
yes. No.
The boosting is real, guys. The boosting is real.
Yes.
Don't be like these people, yeah?
No.
Only come in when you're really ready.
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes.
I'm just gonna go away for a bit, because I really don't want to hear these people talking. They bother me. I hate people who like spam emotes and stuff like that. They are the most irritating people in the world. I like peace and quiet. But too bad you cannot mute people's emotes. Or maybe you can. If there's an option to mute people's emotes, please tell me, because I will just straight up mute everybody. Nobody should ever speak to me. You falling asleep while semi-watching, Zane? Lamau. Two-handed sword always, but if your two-handed scythe has better affixes, I will tell you that that is what you should probably try. As for why people boost, because if you pay to win, you feel powerful by throwing money at the problem. Some people have too much money, so they pay to boost, and then they get to level 100 without achieving anything, and they feel amazing about themselves. That's why people boost. When some people got too much money, and they somehow believe that being a high level in a video game will give them glory and honor, that's why they boost. Basically, the people who boost are, well, the world's biggest losers. Oops, died. Yeah, it's basically pay to win. Yeah, my armor is not up to snuff for this. That's okay though. I'm gonna die so much. This is where I'm gonna feel the pinch of the armor. Thankfully, all the other people will take care of this. My offensive power is good enough. It's the defensive power that has a problem. But... there we go. Always good. Let's have a look at some more of this stuff. Legendary shield. Do not want. Do not want focus. Do not want this. Do not need this. Ah, yes. Everything is trash. Great. Yeah, of course they won't learn the game. But that's kind of the point. No, they just joined these clans. These clans are like boosting clans. So they're just joining them temporarily. Of course it won't help. But for them, it's not about whether it's helpful or not. They don't care about that. They just want to feel powerful. So they'll pay for power. I mean, you see it all the time in mobile games. A lot of people will play pay-to-win mobile games. And these mobile games make a lot of sales because when people see a number going up, their you know, monkey brain activates, and like there's a neuron activation there that tells them, you know, it's giving them the dopamine by spending money. You know, and these people are so rich that it doesn't matter. There are a lot of people who are very rich, you know, and who have a lot of money to spend. I'm not one of them, but you know, there are people who are wealthy. But for them, rather than spending on something that benefits them or spending something to help others, like I'm so blessed by, you know, people like Zane, Bravo, who, Mike, all these good people who've given me so many blessings and helping me make rent each month. Like I'm blessed by these people. These people are trying to spend for a good cause, but there are some people that will not spend for a good cause. They've got all this wealth and they just want to feel power. They've got this massive ego as well. And for them, what matters is that, you know, they get like, you know, 100% like monkey brain activation. Did he drop Deathless Visage for you, Rena? If so, then congratulations, man. Best helmet for the Necro. I shall patiently wait to get mine. I know the game is just not gonna give me one for ages. It's just literally holding out on me. Lol. Why are you such a masturbator, Rena? Huh? Why are you such a master of baiting people? Hey, Romeo. What's up? It's your job now? Wow, what a fantastic job that must be. You know, that monster's name was Hekasith, but I thought for a second that the monster's name was Hankit. LOL. We can all see you whisper, nerd. Congrats on your Deathless Visage, man. How sad. This game definitely thinks I'm too OP. That's why it don't be giving me shit. Okay. You know, I think the game knows that I'm so powerful that it still hasn't even given me a Wrathful Heart in quite a while. I've even got like the extra, put the extra Smoldering Ash in there, and it still hasn't given me anything. This game is so sus. Nah, use it, even if the rolls are low. It's still best in slot. No. I refuse to play off stream. Only online all the time. Now I'm just gonna wait for a higher roll on my corpse skill. These are all slated for termination. Please don't curse me like that. If I don't get it until level 100, I think that's damn sad. So I'd rather not go through the torture, thank you. Hey, newbie, how's it hanging? How are you going, brother? I don't care about Lilith's Wall. I haven't seen it, haven't had any thought about it. Maybe if and when I see it, you know, if there's something I can do with it, I'll try and do something then. If there's nothing I can do with it for that, you know, at that point, I'm like, meh. When I come across it, then I'll decide. I haven't come across it yet. Oh no, I actually died. This is the first time I've seen such a weird creature, suppressor with fire. Because I have to actually get in there to actually hurt him. Interesting. I mean, it is kind of my fault for not actually having like good enough armor, but still, that is very interesting. Okay, back to town. Good. I'm happy to hear that. Like I was saying, any build will work in general, as long as you've got a decent plan for it. But I will still refuse to use that. I shall stick to my standard guns. Oh, but please, by all means, if you like it, please have fun with it. Let me go to Kyoba shot, scrap all these. No, it's just because my armor is undergeared. That's all. All of my armor, literally all of my armor is undergeared. And I have got no one to blame for that. I just literally haven't found a single good armor drop. So, yeah, that's my only issue right now. I'm waiting for a good armor drop. I mean, Blood Golem is good, but to a certain extent, it will not be able to handle everything. Because I literally have not found a single decent armor drop. That's the only reason I'm waiting so hard. Okay, where is Devious? This is Devious. Okay. Yeah, but I'm skipping Helltide. I have no need for it right now. I'm gonna be focusing on nothing but the Malignant tunnels. Huh. Just you're talking about this heart, right? The sacrilegious heart for the Necromancer. It just basically acts as a reverse multiplier, that's all. So, but since most of your multipliers don't apply to corpse explosion, you're using the corpses for utility, not damage. So that's why it's the best choice. Yeah. don't worry about whether it reduces your multiplier, because none of that will affect, like literally none of that will affect your killing power. You are not relying on the corpses to do any killing at all. Remember that, okay? Your corpses are not there to help you kill. They are not there to deal any, like they'll deal a little bit of extra bonus damage, but for the most part, you're not relying on them at all. All right? You're actually just using them for the utility of gaining back essence, as well as triggering Corpse Tendril to make enemies more vulnerable to your Bone Spear. That's it. No. The lower the reduced damage, the better. It's a reverse multiplier. You want to have the lowest possible reduced damage. But either way, it doesn't really matter. Whether if you roll one, right, and it has a good armor value, but like, let's say it's got a relatively high high percentage on the reduction, it's okay. It'll still work because, like I said, you're not relying on it for damage. But of course, ideally, you want one that is the reduction is as low as possible. You don't actually need it, Herb Entanglement. Like, it won't drastically affect your kill speed, is what I'm trying to say. You don't genuinely need it, but it's helpful to have it because, like, for me, either way, like, there's, until they fix Imperfectly Balanced, which is still bugged, and they still haven't fixed it, you will do fine just putting ranks into Corpse Explosion. It'll help you kill a bit faster. And I'm not saying it's not like useful, it's just not your main form of killing. So you don't really like need to go despo for it. I guess that's the idea that I'm trying to highlight, you know? You use it obviously, but you don't need to go dummy hard for it. Yeah, 23 is good. Good to see everybody. As you can see, right, most of it that I'm doing is all utility. Like, it's legitimately just all utility for me. Of course, the explosions and the tendrils all help, but at the end of the day, that's it. It's just helping me. It's not my main source, you know? No problem. Enjoy it, Mo. Very happy to hear you having a good time. Let's go this way. Yep, nice job, Zane. Well done, well done. I'm in the same boat, Lady Neo, but only for my armor. Like, I legit have not had a single good armor drop, and it is pissing me off. But it is what it is. I'll just have to live with it. I'm still waiting for a 20% drop on the Subterfuge Heart. Sorry, on the Revenge Heart. So I can fully suppress damage. So that's why the rest of today is all about just Malignant Tunnel grind. Today is the day. Use Invoker and move on. Okay, back to Kyish. Yeah, Revenge Heart. That's the one that I need. And once I have it, I'll be a god amongst mere mortals. So, crush. I'm literally just going tunnel to tunnel. Same item power, like you can go all the way up to item power 800. So it's the same as items. There'll be no deviation. So as high as you can go. Yeah, pretty much, Mo. But as you can see, you won't even need millions of damage till later on in the game. Can you please explain why? No. I refuse to explain anything to you. Suffer eternally with a lack of knowledge. But okay, I'm just joking. The reason why everyone uses Revenge Heart is because it's basically, it absorbs 20% of damage, dude. It acts practically like damage reduction, so it's really good. Although the wording used is suppress, but basically suppress is the same as damage reduction. I first noticed that it was acting like damage reduction when I put it on, and all the absorbed damage was just reducing the damage I was taking. So basically every class should be using Heart of Revenge. It's just a really good defensive heart. You use it and you get full-on damage reduction. And you can just ignore everything. Yeah. Like, if you have really good gear and stuff, it's very possible. Oh my god, these freaking hell. I hate Suppressor so much with this build. Because Suppressor is the only weakness of a Bone Spear Necro. Because most of your damage actually comes from the back shot, not from the front shot. So it's super annoying whenever I see a Suppressor around other elites. In World Tier 4, this will be your biggest and only weakness. Because you need to do this thing first. Only once you Corpse Tendril pull them. Like, they'll die easily, but you must use your Corpse Tendril pull first. It's the only way to get your front shot to kill him. As you can see, if I don't hit hard with the front shot, it won't be a kill. But thankfully, that's why if I don't see Suppressor, everything dies. Because you'll always notice it's the back shot that kills them, not the front. The front shot is just to open up for the back shot. Of course. Gold is easy to earn as you go up in level. Like, the higher you go in the game, the easier it is to earn. That's why I don't sweat it in the early stages. You'll get plenty enough when you're in the upper levels. Of course, stuff will also get more expensive, but yeah. Congratulations, Rodney. Well done. Yeah, Hekatua, you should. Although it says suppress, it acts like damage reduction. What raffle am I using? None. The Bone Spear Necro does not need any raffle. Of course, it'll up your damage if you do, but I find that since I one-shot everything anyway, normally, except for suppression mobs, I don't really need it. If it's just having to deal with suppressing mobs, for me it's like, I won't worry about it. because I prefer the immediate damage. Also, just so you guys know, they're removing cold affix. The cold enchanted enemies, because they are unable to fix the issue where they freeze you instantaneously, they are removing them in the future patch. I think it's the next patch. Cold affix, they say it's basically unfun. So they're gonna remove it. Which is very good for all of us because, yeah. That was, I think, pretty much the bane of bone necros. So that's not gonna happen. Sorry, that was the bane of like melee characters and bone necros. So that's not gonna happen anymore. Yep, God bless that. Because it was literally the most unfun modifier. Like everybody was instantly scrapping it. I think they're also removing resource drain. Depends on your positioning and it's not always possible. Of course, if in an ideal situation you can kite them against the wall. But don't forget, they're increasing mob density in World Tier 4. You have to get very used to it. So you won't always get the chance to kite. They said that there's gonna be a fix for overpower. I don't think it's gonna happen. Or at least it's not gonna happen in the way that people are hoping for. Because they said they want everything to be viable. They don't just want it to be all crit and bold. But you literally cannot correct a fundamental problem with the game. And I'm telling you, they're either going to do one of two things. They'll either make overpower so overpowered, right, that everybody's going to be pigeonholed into using overpower instead. Or they're going to make it not as fun to use. Because a lot of their skills where it's like guaranteed overpower are too slow. Combat happens very fast. So they need to be like guaranteed overpower every 3 to 4 seconds. And even then, even if they had that, people would still add crit and vuln as additional multipliers on top. So it's just going to be a very, very dumb situation. But I look forward to seeing whatever they do, you know. Well, yeah, that's why they said that they want to fix it, Lady Neo. They're going to try and like create a fix for it. But I'm telling you guys right now that I don't think it's gonna go well. You know, so Ghost Wolf, you can hope, but I'm gonna tell you right now that I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a very, very bad fix. That's not gonna go well. Also, don't forget to like the stream, guys. I can see that some people haven't. Please do if you can. The first 100 viewers liking the stream is very important. So make sure you do. Okay, let's go. This was almost good. Yeah, go ahead, enjoy yourself. Four minutes for Legion event, never mind, I'm skipping. You can literally play any build you like. And you probably won't get, like, you probably won't do too badly. But yeah, a lot of them require very specific gear. That's the only reason I'm not trying them now. But if you got time, you want to play that, go ahead. For me, I'm just going to play the most efficient build for all 5 characters, get them to level 100, share that. And then I'll see if I want to do some alternative builds for the season, but otherwise I'm just going to chill. Huh. That was a one-time accident, but don't hope for a bug like that, Snow, because if you look at their new policy, they can just straight up ban your account for that. So I would say don't risk it. Besides, even if you get that via a bug, it's gonna, like, you have it on your Eternal Realm, it won't be there next season. So, like, if you get it naturally, that's nice, but don't worry about it if you don't. It's good in the low levels, Mo, but that's where I'm gonna tell you, like, once you start really trying to push yourself, anything is good in World Tier 2 and anything is good when you're doing the campaign, but once you actually play the game, that's when you realize that you have to go with one of the efficient builds. Especially when you want to push up above your level. Otherwise, you just find it impossible. And that's where a lot of your negative experiences will come in. So, do whatever you want for now, but just remember that you must play a proper build. And that's why I advocate, if you're new to the game, strictly follow the build. Try not to deviate. If you really want to experiment on your own later on, you can, but I don't recommend it at all. Yeah, because while you're in World Tier 2, you can do anything and not do too badly. You'll be less efficient, but it won't, like, you won't feel a drastic effect. Once you get to World Tier 3 and 4, that inefficiency will bite you heavily. To be honest, if you're playing Bone Spear properly, you don't need any regen. Your potions are enough. And you can use a scythe, but honest to God, you should check whether or not the scythe is worth it for you. Don't use a bad scythe just because you want regeneration. I am only concerned about affixes. If it has good affixes, then I will use it, regardless of whether it's a sword or scythe. But of course, a two-handed sword is preferred because two-handed sword has the base innate affix of crit damage. I would say sword is better. I always use a two-handed sword. Scythe is not my prime choice. I use it only if I don't have anything better to use. But in general, it's never very good. See you later, Mike. Thank you so much for hanging out, man. Appreciate that. I'll catch you again on Monday. Because today is Sunday, so I probably won't be on in the evening. Aw, thank you, Mike. I'm so sorry I still can't perform. Thank you very much for the gifted memberships. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much for blessing me and my family. Thank you. I will see you on Monday, Bran. I shall chalk up all these performances. And I'ma owe y'all once my throat gets a lot better. Thank you. You have my sincerest appreciation, my dude. Cannot thank you guys enough. Honest to God. Would not be streaming well if not for this people. You miss getting lost in the darkness? That's wild, bro. Ah, this is a good corpse skill. I'll save this one though, temporarily. Going in for them hardcore brutal hearts. I will search until I get exactly all the hearts that I need. No mercy. They cannot stop the Heart Seeker. Ah, there you are. They're always giving me this silly barrier one. Thank you, Jonathan, for subscribing. Welcome. Okay. Level 70, my dude. Level 70. Late game video is always level 70. End game video is always level 90. This is the new formula. Of course, I could do the end game at level 100, but I'm sure you guys don't want to wait till then. So usually 70 and 90 will be the Yep. You just have to wait until I get to 70. Then I will publish it, yes. Patience is a necessity because after all, I must thoroughly play something. If not, then I would not be very good. See you later, Snow. Come back again anytime, because I stream every day. Except for Sunday night, but yeah. Come back again anytime, buddy. You know, as weird as it is, I just realized that there was like 2 normal elites in this dungeon. Like, they were elites, but they were just normal. That's the door. That was very lucky that it was like right next to a wall. Normally I would never get that lucky, but that was a good situation. Because I'm a professional, dude. I'm a professional essence maintainer. But realistically, it's because good management of Paragon Path. Also, if you check my early game build, it shows you everything in there. If you have all the right stuff in your build, you will never run out of assets. So my early game build for this is already out. This is why I tell people you should always just follow builds. Like, they are the most efficient. Of course, people will always want to play things themselves, try things themselves. But I never recommend that, because at the end of the day, like, if you want to experiment, you gotta really know the game. If you follow builds, there's no problem. I have everything, dude. I have everything under the sun. Like I said, if you want answers, just literally just watch my build video, dude. The more advanced version will come out soon, but you need to watch the early version as well so that you guys can like understand the basics. Early and mid-game version teaches you all about the basic skill build, because that's the first step toward understanding how things work. Then the late game video focuses more on gear and teaching you guys like what aspects to choose, stuff like that. And then streams are for demonstrating all of these things live. So that is my formula for success. Forget it, I'm just gonna slap on.
Fight hard,
Gonna max that out.
Make the devils pay.
This has... I'm gonna swap thorns out. So obviously do not need that. Slap this in here for now. Where is my... This will do. I'll extract that, put it on it, and then I'll swap the affix first. See if I can get total armor in place of thorns. Yep, no worries, man. Live streams are good to like learn the demonstration of how stuff is supposed to work. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. If I get one better, I will try it out then. On the 4 seconds first. Any major change? No? Okay. Good. Now I just need damage reduction close on the chest piece and we're good. Which we might be able to get. All this stuff is sacred, so we'll junk these and sell the rest. Junk.
That got most of it. Good price.
Slightly higher, but slightly less reduction. That's okay though. Temporarily, this will work. Yep, that's the whole reason that I actually do these kinds of streams, because then people can see live how all of this is coming together and working. Hey, what's up, Vodka? I hope you're doing good. Get rid of those items. Time to hit some more vicious tunnels. Yep, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's what it's all about, man. Gonna pull these two out, put that in there. Older one. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of these two. Then once I get 2 more flawless rubies, I will once I get my 2 more flawless rubies, I will be able to put them both into my pants. Then I just need damage reduction close on the chest piece, and I should be alright. Should being the key word. But extra maximum life is really good. So I'll take that. If I could though, my chest piece, I want max life, total armor, and damage reduction close. And the last one can be anything. Hopefully physical damage, because I love extra damage boosts. Then with the additional armor boost, I will become a god. Always will, man. Always will. There will not be a time in my life when I do not keep up the good grind. You know, I'd say I'm a grinder, but that totally has a very different meaning. And I'd really rather not imply something that I'm not. Wow, I got a pirate title, Drown Pirate, lol. That's pretty wicked. I wasn't expecting to be a pirate today. Just need a good Devious Heart that's anti-resource drain. If I get a good one, that'll be really excellent. But for now, we will just keep slicing our way through. Still haven't found a single Wrathful Heart. It's all, like, it feels almost as bad as Uniques right now. Been so long since I got a good Wrathful Heart. Shame. Is this gonna be one that I need? Nope, it's not. Status Maximus. You know what I gotta say I love the most though? It's hilarious, but I've realized that every single time I'm in blood mist form, I can still somehow activate a cage. Can you imagine how scary that would be? Like literally a blood mist, like a random blood mist like floats close to you and puts down a cage hard to trap you. Like for these monsters, I must be the monster. Like that'd be scary. Because when blood mist is active, you can still interact with stuff. And that's what amuses me so much. Aha. Killing his minion next to the wall was perfect. $312 armor. This is really good, but I'll save it there. Because I have a lot of life I could sacrifice for this. Tell you, I wouldn't mind that. If I didn't need my corpse's skill, 300 armor is pretty good. I would happily use that. See you later, Lady Neo. Enjoy your sleep. Although, how dare you sleep? Sleep is for the weak. No. Thou must never sleep.
The forge is ready. Come back if you need the forge.
I'll shake on that.
Wait, which one did I put in there? Shh. I think I put the wrong one in there. My stash. Because I want to save these really high armor ones. Yeah, that'll do. This one instead will be something else. Actually, you know what? I'll put this one in too. Okay. Back there. Let's go. Let's go, team. And thank you everybody for liking the stream thus far. I see many of you have helped out. Please do. Please do. The more y'all like the stream, the better. It'll turn me into somebody actually semi-popular. You know something, Rena? I wonder when Darktide's gonna update. Feels like it's been like months since their last update. I keep thinking like one of these days I'll check it out, but like I just see that there's no update and I have no motivation. Then I'm like, Diablo, Exoprimal. Wonder, I truly wonder, when is their next update? Also, yes, y'all can deal with hat hair for a little bit. I think it's been flattened enough that y'all can suffer my hat hairness. Actually, wait. Hey, good morning, Marcel. How are you? Afternoon for me in Australia. I hope you're doing good. That'll do. They announced the comm link, but that's about it. Fair enough. Well, fingers crossed something comes their way. I noticed it's mostly been catfish posting though. I think like Darktide's trying to turn her into the poster girl. How's the gear? Bad. Right now, I'm trying to farm a good Malignant heart, but still haven't seen a single wrathful enemy. You know, I'm in World Tier 4 now, obviously, so things are going okay from that perspective. But like, I haven't seen a single wrathful heart, and enemies, well, the hearts that they have been giving me are not that good. So. See, this one is only 13%. It's not enough. Yep. One of these days I'll check in with them. I literally have not spoken much to them at all. One of these days I'll check in. Okay, resource drain. Oh, this has got higher armor, so let's replace it first. Per gigs. Is that one of the hedge memes or something like that? Sounds like it. But yeah, sure, maybe one of these days. Poor fella. He's a really nice dude. Like, well, like from a person standpoint. Ah, fair enough. Nah, I wouldn't. I mean, like, obviously, I wouldn't lose my partnership, nor would I be. I'm not that much of a social numbnut, thankfully. You know, but, yeah. Like, maybe I just didn't know him long enough, because I know he was a big part of the Vermintide community, and I only knew him through Darktide. And even then, it wasn't, like, a very long, like, during the times that I actively worked on it, I interacted with him a lot. But for the most part, I actually spoke to other devs. But yeah, so far I haven't really spoken much to them. But that said, you know, from my limited experience, I've always found him a very pleasant dude, like genuinely nice guy. He probably fucked up somewhere to get memed. Which does happen. I mean, I myself say stupid shit that maybe if I had a wider audience would get me memed, you know? But then again, you see, I could just ban those that would dare even attempt in the slightest way to disparage me. I can remove their very existence from me. I don't think Hedge can do that. Because they're paying customers. Corpse's skill, but it's weaker. That's no good. It's not what I want. I need better. I need something better. Alright, let's go. I'll go do some devious ones. Oh man. It's really always some random thing with suppressor. I don't know why the enemy at the end of every single one of these is always some dude with suppressor. It's literally always just some dude with suppressor. Oh, hello. This is a good corpser skill. But the armor value is so low. Yeah, fair enough. I can understand that.
That's a deal.
But I can certainly say that that's probably why I would never make a good CM. Oh, what's my meme? Tell me. This is of interest to me now. My meme. Excuse me. This older one, I'm getting rid of it. Have you seen my build? LOL, that is so true. I accept this. This is the right way. Yes, I agree thoroughly. Have you seen my build? Have you? Have you? Because if you haven't, then But you know, about the it's not COD thing, like, I feel that this is like hella poorly communicated. And again, I don't understand why they, like, maybe they were, like, some of the games, right? Have you noticed that some of the games, especially, like, and this is something that I praise for Diablo, they let the partners do a lot of talking. I may not have a lot of love for some of them. But sometimes letting the partners do talking can go over much better, because then they're the ones that have to answer the community, and it's based on their understanding. Because, like, the explanation that, and this is just in relation to Darktide, right? The explanation that the partners got for the whole attachments it's not COD thing was that, you see, you're working with, they're working with Games Workshop. Obviously, it's Games Workshop intellectual property that they're making a game on. So everything, in my opinion, would have to go through Games Workshop. And I'm pretty sure that the blockage is not from their side, it's more from Games Workshop, because it's Games Workshop that doesn't want their game to become like COD. But realistically speaking, they themselves in their models kits all have multitude of attachments to their weapons, and it would make sense that we, having a freaking tech priest, would be able to customize that stuff. But either it was pitched very poorly to Games Workshop, or Games Workshop themselves are resisting, which they have been known to do. You know, I couldn't say it while I was actively playing Darktide, but the whole reason that the shirtless bug was scrapped, Fat Shark wanted to keep it because it was such a good thing. Games Workshop was like, nah, we're not thugs. You know? They're very high strung, which is why I think that a lot of Warhammer games and stuff have and MMOs have failed, simply because Games Workshop wants it all to be authentic. When the Warhammer Fantasy MMORPG came out, did I just get... It's the scythe again, guys. I just got another unique out of a bloody chest, and it's the scythe. This is the third Deathless Scream that I've got. This is the third Bloodless Scream. Third. And it's not a helmet. It's still not Deathless Visage. Okay, so game, they just want me to have this useless weapon that I'm never gonna use. Thank you. You know what? Since they want me to have it, you know, maybe I'll put it on now, as if I'll do that. I'm not a nerd. I'll save it for my Sever build. It was definitely something higher up, and that's why I have so much dislike for Games Workshop. I love the games that come out of their IP, but Games Workshop themselves, right? I would never work with them unless they offered me the world's biggest contract, because they are assholes, in my opinion. I dislike them and despise them. They ruined everything. They literally ruined everything. Everything that is a problem is their fault. Entirely their fault. They ruin everything they touch. And it's a shame, because guess what? Their IP is one of the most beloved. But no, they just have to be all like, nah, you know what? Today I'ma ruin this. Why? Because I can. Because I'm Games Motherfucking Workshop. Because I am a gigantic dildo that can't understand that fun is important. And do you know which games sell the most? The ones with sex appeal. But when the Warhammer Fantasy game came out, every character was so freaking ugly, including the Dark Elves, which were known for being so beautiful they could seduce anybody. Like, bro, we get it, it's grimdark, but can you not? Like, just give us the cat girl ears, the bikini outfits, and you and your games will sell out. Oh, we want to be authentic. Like, who the fuck cares about authenticity? Like, look at the exosuit. For what reason does Skywave have, like, one of the biggest booties in the angel suit? Similarly, the cat girl suit for freaking Vigilance. Like, bro, Vigilance has, like, one of the most, like, biggest butts the entire, like, in the game. And, like, and I know that if they actually sold Vigilance skins for money, everybody would buy Vigilance skins and play nothing but Vigilance just to stare at decked booty. This is a really good one. I'ma save this. Oh my god. God, oh my. I will save this for the perfect amulet. Anyway, Games Workshop, they're the ones that own Warhammer 40k, Warhammer, you know, all the Space Marines and all that stuff. Like, I love the lore behind Space Marines, Warhammer. I love it. I love it. Like, I literally plan on getting, my first tattoo is gonna be an Imperial Aquila. But then again, I'd probably get sued, so, you know, I'm gonna avoid that shit. Oh, hey, I got one that's just as good. Thank you. Yeah, Vigilant is like designed for that, but you spend the whole time, because you're running around in the game, you spend the whole time literally just like looking at her butt. So, you know that the thirsty weebs who are into that stuff, I mean, come on. The first thing that introduced me to R34 was Warframe. There was Warframe R34, and I admit those guys were pretty good with Blender. But still, the fact that that alone existed, finally a Wrathful Heart. Oh, thank freaking God. The fact that that even was a thing, to tell you that thirsty people be thirsty as frick. And when they be thirsting hard, you know, it's hard to unthirst. Actually, by the way, this may be totally dumb, Rena, but I have no idea what JFC stands for. And also for Marcel, yeah, Games Workshop, like, I love their stuff. And my uncles were majorly into Warhammer 40k, so they're the ones that introduced me to it. Like, it was really, really interesting to see Warhammer 40k and all that kind of stuff. Like, the Space Marine lore and all those kinds of things. Like, those were freaking awesome. Like, not gonna lie, those were bloody awesome. And I thoroughly enjoyed all of that stuff. But, like I said, big problem with their IP is just that they are a little bit dildo about everything. And I don't like that. You know, I don't like to see them dildo around. Because there's a lot of good stuff in this world that, you know, we could all thoroughly enjoy if given the chance, but no, they want to be totally dildos about it. That's the only problem I have. Oh, I see. It's Sunday and you're Christian, so you don't want to type out, ha, Christian. Ha, nerd. By the way, I'm just kidding. I'm Buddhist and my religion tells me respect all religions, so I respect all religions. But since it's Rena, you know, I gotta diss him.
Good. What else you got?
Is farming Varshan's heart considered a bug I exploit? To me, yes. Because it's technically not, like, kind of like how the strongholds, it's technically not intended that you're supposed to not finish all this stuff and just farm it eternally. Like, that's really not how you're supposed to play this game. But, I mean, I can't stop you from doing it, just don't openly mention that you're doing it, you know? Just, you want to do it, just, anytime you want to do this kind of shit, as we say in the military, just do it quietly. You know, as long as your CO doesn't find out, everything's legal. Your CO finds out, then, you know, like, I can't really help you all, you know. So, just let's keep it on the low. Just know that, you know, doing that kind of thing is not intentional. And you're not supposed to. So absolutely it is a bug. Because you're basically deliberately not finishing the quest, the seasonal quest line. But anyway, it's Blizzard's problem to deal with it, not mine. I will get mine the legal way. Although I'm gonna admit, I'm really regretting the legal way because, gosh darn it, legal way sucks. But then again, like I said, I'm a content creator, you know, I gotta always do the right thing. With great power comes great responsibility. And with a YouTube stream comes great responsibility as well. Well, yes, I could, but I guess that's where honor and integrity matters. It's about whether or not you're willing to compromise your own honor and integrity. It is a chase in the matter. Yeah, you can. But you have to spend the sigil dust to get the invoker to the world tier level. That's the only problem. I've got to do so. I've got to farm nightmare dungeons for the sigil dust. And all the extra sigil dust will go toward the invokers. But that's why I'm like waiting on it. Because I know that if I try to do that shit now, I cannot afford it. That's why I'm like trying to like luck out. And occasionally I will. Occasionally, very occasionally. You know, I will luck out a little bit. Lol, no, I haven't, but that's okay. To be honest, I'm OP enough even without it. Once I get it, that's just adding another level to my OP-ness. Get it? OP-ness. But yeah, all jokes aside, I'm not even sweating about it. Like, I'll get it when I get it, you know? My character is still going very strong even without it. Right now, my primary focus is actually like farming these malignant tunnels for a while. And, well, for now, my priority is lunch. But, yeah, I'm farming the Malignant tunnels because they're good. Yeah, that's the Barber Heart. That's the one for the Sorcerer. Well, yes. And that is what you guys are for, newbie. I'll be summoning you guys to do exactly that for me in future. The helm does make quite a bit of difference. You don't need any. Barber is the best choice, but you don't need it. I'd rather spend my Barber on the Sorcerer because the Sorcerer actually needs it. So that's why my Necro runs around without it. Necro is so strong that he doesn't need any of that. He just wanders around saying, "You know what? I'm a god." Are you a god? You're not a god. Okay, next time I play a Necro and you're on, newbie, let's go. We'll go for it, okay? Because today I gotta end and go eat lunch, but next time, we'll do it. Because I'm level 66 now. But if you level up more, it's also okay. Doesn't matter. As long as you got a tormented invoker of Arshan, we can go die gloriously in battle. But he is level 80, so I do recommend. I'll probably like wait a little bit before I do it. For now though, thank you guys. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Okay, it's been a fantastic stream. Thank you for putting up with me and my shenanigans. I'll see you all later this... Well, sorry, not later this evening. I'll see you all tomorrow. Later this evening, I'm going to be with Kaz. So, see you guys. Thank you so much. And catch you on Monday. Okay? Y'all are the best audience I could ever ask for. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.